This one, it was only one corner, but this one, I think Pay have added to the one corner.
Kwasia, are you crazy? Uncle Prekon, what about the man?
Pay have added to the one corner. So guys, Anabi has an ambassador. Don't go away. It's going to be fun. Hey buddies, and welcome back to my channel. So guys, today we are with Sister Beatrice and she's teaching us how to prepare poha. That is the poha. Okay. For now we are preparing poha. Okay. Please, what is poha? What is poha? Poha is a local, shall I say a local drink made out of a tamarind seed. Oh, okay. So this is just a tamarind seed we are to use to make what's the name, poha. And in the process, we'll be adding ginger to it, then a little bit of sugar. And so many people like it with pepper, so add a little bit of pepper into it. Okay. So you boiled? Yes. What happened is that, for me, for instance, when you get to the market and buy the poha, like, it's not always covered. They mold it and then they expose it. Whoever is passing by, if you see it and you want it, then you come and buy. So for that matter, because of the fly that is always around, whenever I buy it, I try to boil it. Maybe if there is some germs and other things, it can kill. Or else, others just shook it. It's not all that hard. You shook it. When you shook it, you can mash it. You see, it's very soft. Wow, this is neatness or hygienic at the highest level. So she said, like you heard, some people don't boil, but she decides to boil it because of the exposure on the market, so that if there's any germs or dirt or whatever, whoever takes it will not get sick. So I'm adding cold water for pouring it inside here, and there is another cold water inside the rubber. It's nothing serious, but you know, rubber and the hot thing doesn't go. So like if it is a basin, I will just pour it without adding cold water to it. But because this is a rubber, even though it cannot melt it, but at least the part of the distant rubber will maybe melt a little bit of it into the drink. So that's why I first of all added I kept cold water here, and also added cold water into it before I will uncarry it and poured it inside. I've never seen a seller who really cares about a lot of these things, health and other stuff of their customers. The next process is to melt sugar and add it to this. After sieving it, we'll add the melting sugar to it. So with this, it's only sugar and pepper. Ginger. We'll be blending ginger. In addition, we'll be blending ginger and we'll add the blended ginger to it. And then we'll also add a little bit of pepper to it. Okay. So just melt a little bit of sugar because we'll be adding a raw sugar like this to it. So just melt small sugar just to change the face of the color of the drink. So for now we can mash. Okay. I hope you can help me mash. Yes, let me wash my hands. Okay. So we mash to take away the fruit. Is it fruit? Where can I have fruit? The seed out of the main and the whole thing. Okay, so I think now we can sieve it because some of we still need to sieve this. So now we receive it to the last stage. We'll put back the sugar because the sugar cannot be on the floor, and we'll add the water. So you add the final stage sieving small to the sugar. You see upon all, you see? Yeah. Because we carried it down a little bit, so it's cold. So you add a little bit of ginger water. You know, initially we added tamarind water. So you add a little bit of ginger water to the sugar. Stir it very well. Then you get the scent. I hope you can feel the aroma.
Yeah.
So now we need to mix the burnt sugar to the tamarind juice. So as you can see, that's the color of the burnt sugar. Mixed with ginger water and a little bit of the juice here. So you add the burnt sugar. It will change the color. You see the color? So you see the color now. But you don't have to add too much of the burnt sugar or else it will change the taste.
Yeah,
it will be better. So you add a little bit of it. Then you go back to your ginger. We have a very stiff ginger water here. You fetch the ginger water and add. So if you don't have a lot of, ginger water, you can also mix a little bit of pepper, pounded pepper. That was the main reason why we brought the pounded pepper initially. So, but I think our ginger water is enough that we can go without the pepper. So we put the pounded pepper aside because we have a lot of ginger water. We've already added a lot of ginger water. As you know, it's not good to take too much pepper, so. But if you have consumers that like too much hotness, or let me see, too much pepper, then you have to add a blend pepper in addition to the ginger.
You said this is what poha?
Poha. So this is now our poha drink.
Also coming from Anabi.
Yeah, Anabi local drinks.
Yeah.
Anabi local drinks. I have Anabi poha, I have Anabi ginger drink, and I also have Anabi sobolo. But I think the sobolo want to overpower it all.
Hey.
But I will not give chance. So we now have our raw sugar. Okay, before that, let me taste it. And you can also taste the. So you add your raw sugar. Add your raw sugar. It's like our container is big, small rather. So we will switch it. We have a container we use for it.
Okay.
So we will switch it to this. So this is just meant for doing this. Please don't look at it as a bucket. Even though it's a bucket, but it's always for only the poha. We don't use it for anything else. Now we've changed the container. I think we can now stir inside to all the areas we want to.
Every corner.
Every corner. This one, it was only one corner, but this one, I think K have added to the one corner.
Kwasia, are you crazy? Uncle Prekon, what about the man?
K have added to the one corner.
So guys, Anabi has an ambassador. Brand ambassador. So we have brand ambassador in the building.
So this is my brand ambassador. But sometimes he always make me angry because he takes a lot of drinks.
Anything good attracts more drinking. I wouldn't say more customer, more drinking in my case.
But beware, the more you are adding the burnt sugar, the more it's becoming better. So you minimize
the way you add the burnt sugar, because when you follow the color at the end of it, the taste will be a little bit bitter.
Honestly, me no be that.
So
I don't really know
and
how.
let me replace you and tell you how it feels. Let me replace you and tell you how it feels.
Okay.
Since I'm the brand ambassador,
call it.
You should. I'm liking it, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Final say.
Yeah.
okay, so I think the sugar is okay, right?
Yes, sugar is okay.
So now I think we are done with our poha, we choose to call it, but the white they choose to call it tamarind drink, but we call it local in our local dialect. That is poha.
This one too, can you add honey?
Yes, you can add honey, and it depends. And others even add what's the name? The lemunyame, the lemon.
Okay.
You can add it. And the way I asked whether the taste is okay. So if you say, oh, it's like it's not all that sour, then we can add the lemunyame, a little bit of it to it to make it more.
Okay.
And others add flavor, but I like it natural flavor. The flavor should be natural.
So basically, this is just the tamarind, ginger, sugar.
Yeah, and burnt sugar, raw sugar, including burnt sugar.
I'm here with the virgin bottle, so I'll just have to give you one.
Okay.
So guys, as usual, we've come to the end of this video. I'm so happy. I'm sure that you've been able to learn a lot from Anabi local drinks.
Yeah.
From Anabi local drinks. I said local drinks because she does poha, sobolo, ginger drink, and other things. And she said she will teach us how to prepare the sobolo and the other things. So we learned the other drinks. That is the
poha.
So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell, and also like and give me a sweet comment down there. As usual, this is still the African Heart series, sponsored by Africa Amaze channel. So do check the channel out and learn a lot about filmmaking, photography, and anything that has to do with camera work. If you are a YouTuber, you need some tutorials. You need to learn something to add to your craft, okay? So thank you so much. Until you see me or see us in another one, remember my name remains Awiswa Angie Yakram, brand ambassador.
Oh, this one
to you.
Because of what I'm holding, I just say bye-bye to you so that I can taste it. Bye-bye.
What was you now?
Bye-bye.
Sabina finka bunchina.
Messi, he won't understand. He has been moving freely today. Only today.
Hey, I hope I'm not sending you too much.
Oh no. If only I can find it where here.